Good morning, everybody. Corey here, Rusty Classics Garage. So, with a heavy heart, I've decided to part out my 67 Newport. So, the motor is locked up in this car, and I had planned on putting another motor in it, and I had planned on getting it back on the road, and the car is so good. The paint's not awesome, as you can tell. Like, it's mismatched paint and whatever, but there's no rust on this car. The underpinnings of this car are so good. The interior, reasonably okay. I mean, nothing a couple of seat covers wouldn't cure. The glass is good in this car. The chrome is good in this car. There's so much good in this car, but it needs the motor replaced, which I have a big block 400 sitting on the floor here that I could put in the car. It's just, is the juice worth the squeeze? I don't think it is. So you can see the Windsor back there, the 66 Windsor I just brought home. So that car needs a booster. That car needs a gas tank. So I think I'm just going to take the booster and gas tank out of the Newport here and put it in that car. You know, I can't believe I haven't been able to get $2,000 for basically a rust-free car. Like, it's insane. Like, I don't know what people want. You know, I'm listed the Windsor back there for like $6,000. I mean, 7, but I would take 6, right? You know, and nobody's bid on it. And once again, rust-free, perfect interior, runs and drives. Like, I don't know what people want out in the car world. I guess everybody wants, you know, Chargers and, you know, Road Runners and everything like that. But those cars are, you know, 80 grand, 100 grand, you know, like, get into the hobby for cheap with a nice big 4-door C-body. Throw your friends in the back, go for a drive. Anyways, whatever. This car is going to be parted out. So I'm going to flip the camera around, do a little bit of a walk around, and then, you know, if you're interested in something, hit me up, you know, find one of my socials and try to message me on multiple places. You'll probably get a hold of me eventually. But yeah, unfortunately, she's getting parted out. I'm going to flip her around. Here we go. So like I was saying, this car is just not rotten. And personally, I love the patina on this car. I would drive this thing all day long. The problem is, I have better cars that are worth putting more effort into. You know, so bumpers are going to be for sale, trim's going to be for sale, everything's going to be for sale. I'm taking probably some of those the reverse lights out from my other car. I'm going to be taking the gas tank out. I'm going to be taking the master cylinder booster out. You know, maybe a little piece of trim here and there, but really, most of this car is going to be up for sale. I might keep the big block trans out of it because if memory serves, the fluid looked really good in it. And it's the motor is why this thing was parked. Actually, I was told this car drove to where it was parked. So that's what I was told. But I put stuff down the cylinders and I haven't got it to free up. I'm going to put a bar on it today before I go to tearing it apart. And if it happens to spin over, hey, plans have changed. But I just can't put the work of putting a used engine into this car just to not be able to sell it. Like, driving awesome car, can't get 6 grand for it, 7 grand for it. So I'm certainly not going to put the effort into this one. But if you're looking to get into the hobby cheap, this is your entrance point. Like, yeah, the seats are a little torn up. Yeah, it needs a headliner. But I mean, the rest of this car is just not terrible. You know, a little bit of cleaning up, a little bit of elbow grease. This could be an okay place to spend your time. Anyways, lots of parts, going to be up for sale. Contact me on one of the socials. You know, of course, like and subscribe. You know, go to my YouTube. Let's try to build that up a little bit. I'm going to try to post more on there. But like I say, lots of good parts on this car. Lots and lots. Anyways, contact me, hit me up. Prices will be reasonably priced. They'll be cheaper if you pull them. That'll be for sure. If I have to pull parts, they're going to cost you a little bit more. Anyways, oh, there we go. Barracuda and Charger. Like I say, it's what everybody wants. But seriously, lots and lots and lots of money, or get into the hobby super cheap, or get into the hobby reasonably cheap. You know, they don't all have to be Barrett Jackson class winning show cars, boys and girls. You just won't drive them because they'll cost too much. Have fun with your buddies in a car like this. Anyways, that's it for today. Well, maybe, we'll see. Anyways, have a good weekend, stay dry. Okay, Corey here, Rusty Classics Garage again. So a friend of mine wants me to get my hot rod running and driving. So I don't know if you can see it back there, but when you own a shop like this, you know, an old Quonset out in the country, every year is like a barn find. You know, the windows, they're not weather tight. Half my floor is dirt. The other half is, you know, concrete. I got the car on the hoist there. Anyways, this is as close to working in a barn as you can get. Anyways, friend wants me to get my hot rod running. You know, I got another Charger back here that's sitting in a state of, I don't know when it's ever getting done. Anyways, it's a big job. Maybe this fall I'll start on it, get the motor and that in it. Anyway, so if you look back here in the corner, you can't even see it. Sometimes I even forget I own this car. So anyways, it's a little hot rod. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to see what happens when you have a lot of space and a lot of junk and you pile stuff where you forget you even own the car. You know, I'm often talking with my friends and they're like, oh, what cars do you have? Blah, blah, blah. And I list them off and I forget that I own this car because as you can see, it is buried in behind a ton of trash. Now, I've already started cleaning stuff away. A bunch of this stuff was in front of it. But here we go. I mean, look at this little honey. This thing, I had this running 2 years ago. And out on the road, it needs to be recertified and all that kind of stuff. But it's got a small block 350 in it. It's got some massive tires in the back. I mean, this thing is a bucket of fun. It's in nice shape. It was built by somebody who really knew what they were doing. I haven't done nothing to this. I think I hooked up a cooling fan, fixed some leaks. But I mean, more or less, this car is how I got it. I put a battery charger on it already because the battery's newish, but it's been sitting for, like I say, probably 2 years. It's just a cool little rig, you know. So this is, you know, what happens when you have too many projects, too much garbage, shit piled everywhere. You actually forget you own stuff. So anyways, it's time to make this car run and drive. I'm going to get it out of here today. So all of this stuff needs to be moved and I should be able to sneak it out of here past the new port that's on the hoist. Rained like crazy all day yesterday, so it was a complete loss of a day. Today I'm going to work out here in the shop, get some stuff done, get some stuff moved, and hopefully have the hot rod on the road for the Vulcan show, which is coming up July 19th, I believe. So if you're in the Vulcan area, come down, try to find me. You'll probably find me with the Charger or whatnot. Charger or Barracuda, or who knows, both. Maybe the hot rod, I don't know. But today's thing, start parting this car out, get the other one running, and see how she goes. Anyways, stay tuned. Well, that was anticlimactic. Put it away with a tank full of premium when I put it away. So, yeah, an hour on the booster, like on the battery charger. Fired right up. Running good. Better get this thing out on the road here this year. Tired of it sitting in the back of the shop not getting any love. Yeah, it's gotta go. I gotta drive it. I gotta drive it or I gotta get rid of it. So I think I'm gonna drive it. Because who wants to get rid of this? Thing just looks like a bucket of fun.